guys. You know who it is. It's the New York guy. Yeah, man. It's an off day. Yeah, I'm off. It's a beautiful day. I mean, it's beautiful. It's, I think it's going to be like 75. You know, Long Island weather, man. I'm telling you, I love it. We really do. Say what you want. You know, New Yorkers can say what they want. Like, oh, it sucks up in New York. Oh, it sucks. Everything sucks. It don't, man. Some beautiful beaches. World known. Like Montauk. That's all the way east. You can't go any further. You'd be in the jaws of a great white shark if you went any further. You know, Montauk Beach is world known. Okay? So that says it all. We have beaches in Long Island that people know about in Madrid. I'm going to go to McDonald's and get a cup of coffee and an apple pie. You want to come? Come on, let's take a little ride. We'll go this way because that way we don't have to go over the railroad tracks. And it's just a nice little road here. If any of you saw my other videos, you saw my e-bike I bought. It was a great little e-bike. I mean, for $250 or $200, whatever I spent. But I just sit down too much. So I'm really looking into one of those stand-up scooters, you know? I really think I would like that. Let me let this guy pass. He's coming up on me like a hurricane in Florida. Coming up on me like a hurricane in somewhere in Sarasota, Florida. All right. Yeah, this is a beautiful little ride. Yeah, but New York, Long Island, I mean, we got just some great weather. I mean, it gets hot, like everywhere else. We get into the 90s, 100 degrees. Then we get that August heat wave. Sometimes we get it, I think it was 2 summers ago. The heat wave started in June, I remember. Like right about now. Here comes another hurricane. Usually there's nobody on this road. Yeah, and it was like the middle of June and it was like 97 degrees for 4 days straight. You know, that constitutes a heat wave. See, a lot of cars know this little back road. But other than that, we get really nice weather, like 75, 80 degrees. I haven't been to the ocean in a while. We got oceans. We got Fire Island. We got Jones Beach. I'd like to go there. Maybe I can talk my wife into heading there one day. Though the wife doesn't really like to go out much. You know, I think women get that way. They just get very sedentary. They just want to relax and hang around the house. miles. Yeah, my days are usually in the middle of the week that I have off. But I have a day on Saturday. I come home really early. I'm home by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's the day. And Sunday I'm home. I work Saturday and Sunday at my trucking company. But it's okay. I'm home by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So it really feels like I didn't even work, you know? Yeah, let's take a look at those sheds again. I really want to get a new Lowe's shed. Or a new shed from Lowe's. That's that sod I was thinking about picking up. But I planted some grass seed and it's starting to come up. Yeah, I was thinking about that red barn because it looks so country. But I think I'm gonna settle for this. That's a 12 by 8 foot. I need a little bit bigger. That's a 10-foot height, 10 feet wide. Like I say, I'm not too concerned with height. I think it's this one over here. It's 11-foot height. But it's 12 feet on the side and 10 feet back. This little red one is really all you need though, you know, just to push some stuff away. What's that? That's a 12 by 10. That's not really that bad. 12 by 10. I think right now I got like an 8 by 8. And it has a window. I really want the window, you know, guys. Let me take a look at this. Because with the window, you got some ventilation, you know. This is an idea. In stock. In stock, take it home today. Do it yourself. That's an idea. It can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, plenty of pieces. I'm really looking to put like a little work table over here and a little toolbox over there on the side, you know. Just close this door. What was that again? That was 10 feet height, 12 feet long. I guess the 12 feet long is what you need. But I'm really thinking about the 12 feet this way, you know? This is kind of what I got right now. It's 10 by 10. The only thing is no ventilation, right, guys? No ventilation, so it gets hot in here. And nah, the way to go is a window, don't you think? Don't you think, guys? You get a nice window. Now here's your 12, because I really want the front to be 12. I don't care if the side's 8. Nah, that's not enough. I can tell right there. Because 8 feet's what I got. Eight feet's what I got. So I need 12-10. We got it figured out, guys. 12-10. That's where we're gonna go, the McDonald's, right over there. 12-10. So this is a possibility. Either it's 12 feet on this side or 12 feet in the front, doesn't matter. But the magic number is 12 and a 10. 12 and a 10. All right, I don't want to bore you with the shed hunting. So let's go get that cup of coffee, all right? Okay. Walking over to McDonald's. I hope they're still serving breakfast, but I don't think so. I'm interested in an Egg McMuffin. Is breakfast over? You still got it? No, that's all right. You got any apple pies? All right, let me get you can do a small coffee, just 3 creams on the side. Can I get a senior discount? Thanks. I just turned senior. Yeah, I know.
You don't want the apple pie too?
Yeah, let me just get 1 apple pie and senior coffee. Just 3 creams on the side, 1 sugar.
Okay, it's gonna be $2.72.
Thank you, hon. Got it? Is the apple pie heated up? Okay. No breakfast. All right. Got it. All right, guys, let's go over here, our favorite spot. I was over here the other day. No shade, not really. That's all right. Oh, man. Yeah, so here we are. Yeah. It's not pretty cool. They're putting that gas station up pretty quick. That'll be nice, too, to have a nice gas station over there. Because it's a little shadier down there. It's a little hot here. Let me see. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, huh? Look at that. It's kind of... Maybe I'll face this way because I can't see you. I can't see me seeing you, seeing me. Wow, I don't know if I'm still filming. Yeah, I think I am. Okay. Yeah, so what's going on is just gonna get my creams in the coffee here. Thanks for coming along. I'm gonna build a privacy fence, guys. I got an idea for a privacy fence. And I don't know if it's gonna, be any good, if it's gonna work out. I have an idea. I'm gonna basically take two 17-inch diameter flower pots, take two of those, and sorry guys, just gonna pull. All right. So anyway, yeah, I have an idea to. Oh, here's that apple pie. Let's try the apple pie. Yeah, it's hot. I had this the other day. I don't know if you saw the video, but I haven't had them in so long. And I didn't think McDonald's made them anymore. Well, they're good. You know, they're really good. They're delicious. Kind of reminds me of how my mom used to make apple pies, or my grandma. Did you have a grandmother that made apple pies? I know if you're from the South, they made possum pie, right? I'm only kidding. Possum pie. No, they made what is it? Pecan. They made their pecan pie. Gosh, guys. I asked the girl, is it hot? She went, oh, it's hot. Like the song says, when you're hot, you're hot. And when you're not, you're not. Good cup of coffee. Beautiful day, sitting at McDonald's with my YouTube buddies, YouTube friends. Thinking about my shed, thinking about, you know, I don't really need a shed. I'm not saying like I need a shed. And, you know, I don't like to spend upward of $5,000-$6,000 if you don't really have to. It's a lot of money, right? Who can just go write a check for $5,000 or $6,000? I mean, I can. Not really, but I put aside a few bucks for it. It would make the backyard look much better. Brand new shed. Because I've been in that house for about 7 years. I just moved in there. You know, before that, I was living in an apartment. Just me and my wife. To tell you the truth, it wasn't even an apartment. It was a studio. But I think I showed it in one of my videos. It really was a very big studio. The bedroom was off on the side. You could curtain it off, and it gave you a lot of space. It was kind of like a dinette area, you know, so you could make it into a bedroom. You just run a curtain, and because, you know, 7-8 years ago, I didn't think I was even going to stay in New York. So, you know, my mother had passed away, and I'm a truck driver, you know. I was with a good company that was a union. I was making good money, but I said, well, maybe I can just transfer with them, because you could transfer. Maybe I'll move to Virginia or North Carolina. But I just decided to stay, you know, instead. So we were living in this apartment. So we finally decided to buy a house, which was right before COVID, when you could get a house for $240,000 in New York on Long Island, which there's not a house anywhere in Long Island for $240,000 anymore. I mean, it could be a boarded up, abandoned, condemnable house, and it's worth more than $240,000 just because it's New York real estate, you know. But I didn't think the market was going to go up that much. Who did? I mean, everything doubled. So I made out okay on that. Bought a house for $240. That's just a simple 3-bedroom ranch. It's like I don't know what it is really. 120 feet deep, 100 feet wide, maybe 60 feet wide, something like that. It's okay. And now, of course, what you worry about is taxes going up, right? Will it tax me out? Because that's what happens. You get taxed out. And you just can't keep up with the taxes, and it moves you out. And then what does that do? Well, that opens up houses for the people, right? For other people. So that's what opens up the market. Because they're not building. They're building condos. A lot of condominiums more today than you see houses. You don't see house developments anymore. Everything's these condos. And they're insane, guys. Anybody from New York, I mean, anybody up here would know. As other states too, even Maryland and Jersey. Really everywhere today. I can't just say New York. It's like, it used to be just California, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut. Those kind of northern states. But now it's everywhere. It's crazy everywhere. You know? But they're building these new condominiums, all right? Get this. Like $700,000. You know? It's beyond affordability. I mean, I don't know what it would cost to live in there. $5,000 a month just for the roof? I mean, you know, what about your other things? Car payment, raising children, food, car insurance, HOA fees. It's just insane. You know, I've been watching on YouTube. A lot of people are living in vans. They make them really nice, you know, with air conditioning, and they move their van around. They learn how to live in the streets. They learn to live in park in neighborhoods at certain times of the day. Leave early in the morning, you know. As a truck driver, an over-the-road truck driver, I probably could get away with that. You know, you never want to park in an industrial business complex. It looks inviting, like big empty parking lots. Oh, they're closed for the day. Those are the ones that get checked by police or private security. You got to be careful with neighborhoods too. They have a lot of neighborhood watch. But if you're going to park by a house, you park behind the house a little bit, by the side of the house, you know, not right in front. Nope, don't play any music. Wear earbuds. Kind of stealth your vehicle out where they can't see in. Leave your front windshield clear, you know, so it doesn't fog up. That's a dead giveaway. Somebody's sleeping in there, or people are hanging out, you know. Get up, get your wheels moving by 5 in the morning. That's what I would say. Get out, you know, because people get up to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? So you want to be out. Get out of there before school buses come in. Because people have a thing about an unknown vehicle parked down the street, and especially if there's a lot of kids that live in that neighborhood. It kind of bothers people, you know. You know, I was watching this guy on YouTube. He's got like a so it looks like a construction vehicle. It's got like a ladder on top, but what would hold a ladder? But he's got like solar, but it's flat. It's not raised up. It's flat, and it has like a window in the back, like a rectangle window, and it's probably pretty dark in there. But you know, that's what he's doing. The guy's living like that. He's got a kitchen in there. He's got air conditioner run by a generator. So he's off the grid, you know. He's doing all right. But his vehicle he could park in a Walmart and it looks like a construction vehicle. Walmarts are another place. When I was driving over the road, I used to park it in Walmarts, and then I get somebody banging on the door at like 4 in the morning, you know. Hey, you gotta move, driver. I would say, hey, I would always try to make it like a big super Walmart. That way I could say, hey, I'm gonna go in and buy some groceries in the morning. Oh, okay, you're gonna come in? Yeah, I'm just trucking over the road. I'll be in. What time you open up? Oh, we open up at 7 o'clock. Yeah, I just got to get some milk and eggs and bread. Okay. So I would always try to find that kind of a Walmart. Because if you found a regular, smaller, not a super Walmart, a lot of times they'd kick you out, you know. I was kicked out of a lot of places. I was woken up in the middle of the night dozens of times. And it's very traumatizing. I mean, you know, think about it, you know. Let's say you're sleeping at home and someone bangs on your door and tells you to get out. You know, that's the way it was. And I was just trying to make a living. I was out there working, you know. It's like, come on, man. I'm a truck driver. I'm shipping stuff into your town. I don't care. Get out of here. But other truck drivers ruined it for you too. Because what they would do is they leave their piss bottles, you know, all over the place. You can't do that. So if you're over the road, dump that stuff in the woods, or, you know, and keep your container. Don't throw it out in the parking lots. Because you're gonna ruin it for your other trucker brother or trucker sister, you know? You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, guys, I got this project. So let's say this is the flower pot, okay? I'm gonna have 2 flower pots, 1, 2, 8 feet apart, right? 8 feet apart. And I'm gonna have a 2x4 out of one, a 2x4 out of the other, and an 8-foot lattice. Because my fence, the neighbor's fence, is only like 6 feet tall. And they see me all the time, and I see them, and I see their barbecues, and they're good people. I like them, but I just want some privacy. So here's the 6-foot fence. I got to raise that lattice another foot. I'm going to paint it green, get some treated 2x4. You know, so you can't paint treated wood. Remember that? Not right away, not for about 3 months, because it still has that chemical. Now inside the pot, I'm gonna have cement. Well, actually I'm gonna put a little river rock, put the 2x4 in the middle, hold it with your hand, you know, get some rocks, because I got no help with this, you know, the wife doesn't help me with these projects. Put a little bit of a bed of rocks in there, river rock. That way the wood is not just sitting on the bottom of the pot, right? Then fill it with some Quickcrete. Put the garden hose in there. Mix that concrete. Hold the stick for 5 minutes or whatever. Let it start adhering. And then maybe the next day, add some topsoil, some dirt. And then you can plant some flowers. You know, some little whatever little flowers you want. I can't think of the names right now. Impatiens. And that would look pretty, right? Then you have another pot. You got to get at least a 17-inch diameter, because you don't want, if a wind blows, you know, you don't want it too small of a pot. I would say 17-inch diameter. So that's the project, guys. Maybe I can show you while I'm doing it. Okay? Well, thanks for listening, guys. I'll talk to you later.